What's up, guys? You want to hear a scary story? I thought you did. Okay, so before we hop into the video, I just want to say this is for entertainment purposes only, okay? And for the ladies, I need you guys to keep your head on a swivel and be careful at all times, all right? Now, picture this, all right? You're traveling, you're on the road, and then suddenly you need to stop. You see a gas station coming up, so you decide to turn into there. All right, something that you think is going to be something quick, you know, an in and out type of situation. All right, you go in, you need to use the restroom, so you head in there, and then you look at the woman's bathroom, and you realize something is not quite right. You look up and bam, you see something so weird. Just looking at you in the face. Like, why is this here? Why? What is the purpose? You notice that this is not on the inside, but yet it's on the outside. A lock, if you want to know what I'm talking about. A lock. Yes. When I say that this is giving horror movie energy, I mean just that. Now, there is a TikToker by the name of Shelly, and Shelly is going to be telling her story as well as video showing you exactly what went down when she walked into that gas station. So guys, pull up, grab your snacks. You don't want to miss this. I'm telling you, this is pretty informative stuff, and especially for the ladies, it needs to be seen. So please hit that like, comment your thoughts below, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, guys, this says part 2, but there was a part 1, but I guess it was pretty much the same thing, but I guess she took it down. It had no sound, so she just took it down, but we're just gonna start at part 2, but it's pretty much the same thing, the same type of footage.
So I'm in this gas station, and I go to use the bathroom, and I notice there's a lock on the outside, right?
Look how big it is, too. It's like one of the big industrial locks.
You have no way of getting out.
Mm-mm.
And it's not on the men's. Tell me that's not fucking weird.
Not on the men's, y'all. Just the women's.
That's weird. On the men's. Only on the women's. Not on the men's. Only on the women's. They're trying to steal women. Trying to get them.
I'm telling you. Okay, it's the Exxon gas station.
Okay, update from the lock on the women's bathroom at the Exxon gas station in College Station. After seeing everybody's comments and videos and realizing that everybody thought and felt the same way that I did for the most part, some of y'all's comments were either irrelevant or like off topic or concerned about the wrong thing. But placed the phone call to the Bryan Police Department this morning. Pretty quickly, within the hour, I would even argue it was probably less than 30 minutes, the police officer called me, who was dispatched, and told me that the manager of the gas station said that the lock was placed there to prevent that there's a large group of Hispanic men that come in there.
What? That makes no sense.
Destroy the women's restroom.
A group of Hispanic men that comes in the women's bathroom to destroy it? That makes no sense. Why wouldn't you just put it on the inside then? You know what? I don't know.
Room. So they placed that lock there to keep them out. Here's the problem. You can unlock it from the outside. So if the Hispanic man wanted to go into the bathroom, he would simply reach up, turn the knob.
Oh, yep, that's true. That's true.
And still go into the bathroom. So my question is, okay, if that's truly the purpose, why isn't it on the inside of the restroom where you have the remote control and could lock it, and then they could not get into the bathroom? So their reasoning, it does not make sense. It does not make sense, because if that was the reason, it would be on the inside of the door. The police officer actually agreed with me that it was sketchy and weird, and that the explanation didn't really make sense. But he did say, this is my first time ever dealing with something like this, and unfortunately there's nothing that I can do.
What?
So, I also want to let you know that I called the police, I made them aware, if I see comments on here with y'all telling me to call local news stations, to call the FBI, all this stuff, y'all are more than welcome to do it. You have all the information at this point. You have my video, you have the address, you have everything. So if y'all want to do that, hey, like, I support it. I don't think that this is... It more so is just the energy, like the way that the men reacted when they saw me notice it, and I was out verbalizing how I felt about it. The way that they reacted to it was even more telling than just me kind of being suspicious of the lock in the first place. So they started kind of like scurrying around in a panic, and we have intuition, and my gut is telling me that something's not right, and I stand by that. And the explanation they give the officer, he called me this morning, and the longer that I sit on it, more and more, like, I just don't feel okay about it. So, please, if you know people who live around that area, please make them aware. Maybe just prevent going into that gas station altogether. Look at other gas stations when you go in. If someone lives in the area, maybe go back in there, a man, perhaps, go in there and maybe record it and ask the owner or the manager that told the police officer the purpose, see if he has the same reason, and if he does, make the suggestion that they move the lock to the inside. So that, because I said to the officer, I'm like, imagine being a woman and seeing that on there, knowing that if you go in there, you can get locked in there.
Right.
So it's a perfect solution to move the lock to the inside of the door, because number one, it would actually keep the men out, but I don't believe that's the reason anyways. And number two, a woman, if it did get locked while she was in there, could reach up, turn it, and get herself out. So that's my update. I don't really feel any better about it. I think that I feel the same. I just now am hoping that me saying something about it, maybe they'll either take it down or, I don't know. And for those of you who are like, do something, don't say something. Me posting that video was me doing something about it, because I wanted to make sure that this wasn't something I just didn't know what it was, you know? So, I hope that I'm wrong, but I just feel weird about it. And if anybody has any more updates or does go in there and can maybe ask them the reason again and suggest that they move the lock, I would be really curious to see how they reacted. So I hope y'all have a blessed day. Stay safe, stay vigilant.
All right, let's see if we can find the other video.
Okay, my last video did not have any sound, but it was the update that I wanted to give. I can finally give. I called the police officer earlier because it was really bothering me. The reason
the lock is gone.
Trying to keep people out makes no sense, because you can unlock the lock when you're looking at it. So that guy, the Hispanic people they're trying to keep out, could simply unlock it and go in anyways. If they were trying to keep people out, the lock should have been on the other side of the door. However, the police officer said he can't really tell people where they can and can't put locks. Personally, he agreed with me, but professionally, his hands were tied. Then he called me back really shortly after that to let me know that while we were on the phone, dispatch was sending him messages. So when he hung up, he read them, and somebody called the fire marshal. So shout out and thank you so much to whoever called the fire marshal. The fire marshal went into the store and did force them to remove that lock. So hallelujah. High five to everybody who took this seriously, spread awareness. I still would be really careful at this gas station location. Avoid it if you can. I do think that the manager and the people that work there have bad intentions, because again, like, gut feelings usually are never wrong, and something wasn't right. But the lock is gone.
Okay,
so
guys, sorry. I'm trying to get a picture of that lock. I'm trying to see what that lock is. Hold on, let me see if I can find a video or something. Because that's like one of those special made heavy duty looking locks, and it's like a lock that's controlled by remote. Hold up. Okay, I found the video. Let's look at it. What kind of lock this is.
We're taking a look at an affordable added security measure right here. This is a
look at that thing.
Bolt door lock. that is automatic that can be triggered with one of these remotes. And we'll get into the remotes.
Look at that.
But first of all, let's just look at the mechanism itself. This is something that you can mount on the frame of any door or wall. And then basically you're going to have this that also installs a few ways. It can install this way or it can install this way. Typically what I would be doing is putting this on a steel door and this on the frame so that
wow.
this is an additional piece of security that deadbolts locked shut. How nice is that? And you can put this inside, and then you do have 4 remotes here that you can disperse with your family or at a business. If you have employees, you can give them each one of these, and this is going to deactivate that lock.
Y'all, that is crazy to me. Y'all see the size of that lock, remote controlled lock, okay? So a female could walk up in there, okay, and they could just switch the lock and she's trapped. Now, the way my brain works, I'm like, one, you know, not just adult women are walking in there, right? You know that. And what I mean by that, I'm meaning like children are walking in there, and that is creepy. Now, two, the fact that if somebody switched it, it locks them in there, right? It has me to believe that there is somewhere in that bathroom, could possibly be, I don't know, this is just how my brain works. There's got to be a secret place or something in there, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, when they try to ST people, they might be something in that bathroom, and I wish that they would investigate that more. Like, there's got to be like a little space, something in there to get people in and out. Because why would you just be locking them in there unless, you know what I'm saying? It don't sound right. I don't know. I don't like that. And the explanation that the guy gave, saying that, oh, we put that there because we have a group of Mexican men that comes in and trash the women's bathroom. That to me just sounds stupid to me. Like, wait, what? They just go in there just randomly trashing women's bathroom? Why? Like, what is up with these guys? They hate women? Like, what is going on? That makes no sense. And like I was saying, and she said it, if that was the case, why would you put it on the outside? Wouldn't you put that on the inside so if they did come, you could hit the remote, lock the door so they can't get in that bitch to, like, destroy it? This shit is creepy, yo. I don't like that at all. I don't like that. That is creeping. It creeps me out. Like, I just feel like that's another thing to have to be afraid of, look out for, be cautious of. Like, it's just another thing, y'all, and it's just creepy. Like, I can't believe that this is going on. Like, I knew this was happening, but locks on bathroom doors, public bathroom doors, that's crazy to me. Like, that's so scary. Like, yeah, but it makes me wonder, like, if you're locking people in there, so you hit that remote, she's stuck, she's trapped, she can't get out. That's why it makes me believe that there's something in there. Like, there's a little space, maybe in the floor, maybe in the wall, maybe in one of the stalls where, like, they could open it up and ST people in and out of that thing. I don't like that. That's definitely what it feels like to me, y'all. That's definitely what it feels like. It's sketchy. It's weird. I don't know. That's all I can say is I don't know. I don't like that. But everybody, please be vigilant. Keep your head on a swivel, okay? Hide your kids, hide your wives, because they trying to ST people out here. I'm telling you, this shit is not funny. But damn, it's just crazy. It's creepy. Like, I don't know, y'all. What y'all think? Comments your thoughts down below. I really want to know, what do you think about this? Isn't this weird? Like, it's just creepy. So if you ever feel like you got to go to the bathroom, make sure you got a guy friend, a boyfriend, somebody with you that know you in that motherfucker. That's all I got to say. Don't go into them damn bitches by yourself. And if you see some shit like that, like a big ass lock and you don't see that shit nowhere else, don't go in that bitch. Do not. Do not. I don't care how bad you gotta pee or what. Piss on yourself before you go into one of them bitches. Because your ass would literally not come back out. God forbid. Man, y'all, the world is a scary place. And it's just getting only crazier and scarier. But That's all I got for you guys for today. Until the next one, I will see you guys later. Be safe out here, y'all. Seriously. Love you guys. Talk to you guys later. Peace out.